Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. And I made a season RP schedule. Every season it's exactly the same until they decide to change it. So currently this is what we have. Every season is 14 days long and it always starts on a Thursday. Alright, so Sunday, which is the third day of the season, you have a supply cup which gives you 34,500 RP. And you have a token cup which gives you 30,000. Now each one of these, this one has 25 races, and for each race you complete out of this you get an additional 200 or 250 RP, and all that actually adds up to a lot. Every car, I think it depends on what car you use, the more stars and the more Evo points and stuff, the more RP you get. But generally I get usually between 200 and 250 RP per single race, plus the RP it gives you for completing the little event. So alright, so Tuesday, the 5th day of the season, we've got a crew cup that's 86,400 RP and it has 3 races. Wednesday, the 6th day of the season, we have a supply cup, 34,500 RP, plus you get RP for each of the 25 races. Thursday, the 7th day of the season, we have a Prestige Cup. If you can complete all the Prestige Cup, that's 303,000 RP, and that's 30 races. Even if you don't complete all of it, and you can complete some of it, that's still a big chunk of RP you're going to get. Saturday, the 10th day of the season, there's a Supply Cup, 24,500 RP, and that's 25 races. Monday, the 12th day of the season, you're going to have a Token Cup. That's 30,000 RP, and that one's only 3 races. Tuesday, the 13th day of the season, you have a Supply Cup and a Crew Cup, 34,500 plus 86,400. Then you got 25 races on this one and 3 on this one. Alright, if you add all of that up, you've got 663,800 RP, and I've got an estimate of 40,000 RP for completing all of these races, so that totals around 703,000 RP. Like I said, that's just an estimate. Different cars earn different amounts of RP on the races here, but no matter what car you use, this is going to be the same. Now, a lot of these cars do require you to have the Prestige Cup car. That's why I'm extremely stingy with my silver keys. I saved mine for, I think, 3 seasons without spending any keys, and I saved up like 1,500 keys or something. And then after I saved it up, I would only use my silver keys when the 10x chance for the Prestige Cup car was up. And as soon as I got it, I stopped pulling. Most of the time it takes me between 1 and 6 pulls to get the Prestige Cup car. And every season I think they give out around like 600 silver keys. So, you know, I saved up my keys. I'm crazy stingy with them. Now I've got around 5,000 keys saved over the year that I've been playing because I saved them up. I didn't spend any for a couple seasons. And now as soon as I get a Prestige Cup car, I stop spending those keys, which allows me to save as many as possible. So now I have no problem getting that Prestige Cup car because I was very, 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 very stingy and was very careful with how I spent my keys. Alright? So basically, if you can do all this, that should give you around 700,000 RP. Now, if you can win 15 live races a day with a car that gets 1,000 or more RP, any tier 2 or tier 3 car with over 800 Evo points should give you around 1,000 Evo per live race win or more. And every tier 4 and tier 5 car that has 4 to 5 stars and over 1,000 Evo points should give you somewhere between 1,000 and 1,300 respect points per win. So we're just going to go with 1,000 RP per win at 15 live races. That's 210,000 RP. If you can complete all of this plus win 15 live races a day with a decent earning car, that's 900,000 RP. If your car earns more than 1,000, that's even more. So it's really not that hard to hit between 900,000 and 1 million RP per season. And there's also some other things, like you don't even have to live race to hit 800,000, because if you can do all of this Plus, like any other race you complete in the game is probably going to give you around, depending on the car you use, you might get 200 to 300 RP per race. Upgrading your cars, if you upgrade a stage 2 part, then a stage 3, then a stage 4, then a stage 5, each time you upgrade a part, that gives you a small amount of RP as well. Every time you add a fusion part, that gives you a small amount of RP. And I'm pretty sure adding stage 6 parts also give you RP. I actually don't know how much that is. It never actually tells you, but every time you upgrade anything on a car, it should give you an additional small amount of RP. So all of that adds up. Alright, I got a couple guys on my crew that have like a second account. Their main account in another crew, but they've got a second account in our crew, and they don't live race at all. All they do is what you see right here, plus upgrade a couple cars, and they get over 800,000 respect points per season. Alright, so that's pretty much the deal. Until they decide to change this again, this is the current RP schedule. I think we're on update 2.6.0 right now. Just to let you know, it's August 31st of 2019. Just to give you an idea, to make sure this video is not outdated. Because eventually, I'm sure they are going to change this. Like, they used to give us RP and Jerry's daily bonus. We no longer get that. They moved that RP into one of those things right here. I'm pretty sure we used to get about 710,000 respect points per season from doing all these little events and collecting all the free RP. Now it looks like we get about 703,000. So, anyways, these do change from time to time, but as of right now, this is still the current schedule. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll catch you guys later.